Well, hello there. Here is the 3D Evangelist again. I thought I might give you a quick introduction into Tinkercad, as I described earlier how to slice and make a decent print of a certain object. So if you don't have a Tinkercad account, please go to tinkercad.com, just create it, it's open source, it's free. And then as soon as you're here, we choose to create a new design. So you just click on it and then the work plane opens, and on the right side you have all the geometrical options or the option to import a certain STL that you get from the Thingiverse or someplace else. Anyway, the thing that I made was a buckle mount clip for a GoPro, and I found a certain STL that I already have here. Here it is, the flat mount. I found it on Thingiverse, so we're gonna import it in millimeters because, you know, as a European we use millimeters, not inches. So this is exactly what I was looking for. Somebody else already kind of made it for me, and we're just gonna adjust it so that it is a right fit for my client. So what I need here is to scroll down, and by clicking and dragging it onto the work plane, the cylinder, I can adjust it the way that I need it. So I'm gonna drag the ruler over here too, so you get all the exact measurements. The width is kind of good, the diameter, but it can be a little taller. Let's make it 35 millimeters. There you go. Now if you switch the view, you can see these arrows here, and as soon as you touch them you kind of get the degrees, the 360 degrees. So that means if I click on it, I can turn my object in any degree that I want to. So 90 degrees is perfect, and that is a way to attach this cylinder to this piece. Now I'm already gonna try to move it a little bit here. That's perfect. There you go. You can see clearly that it went in, but it didn't go through. Now of course what is very important is that it needs to be right in the middle. So how do you do that? You just take your left mouse button, click on it, and you draw a rectangle across your pieces. Then you go to adjust and you choose a line, and what you can see now is that you get multiple options to align your object. So we have to align it here, needs to be in the middle, but also it needs to be in the middle in height. So I've chosen both, and as you can see, that's a perfect fit. We don't need the align tool anymore, so below you can click it away. There you go. So that's already a good start. Now, as requested, this thing needs to go on top of a tripod, so I need to create thread in here to screw it on. And something interesting here with Tinkercad is that the community already has some stuff uploaded here, and of course because I'm kind of familiar with Tinkercad, I know where to go and look for it. But on the third tab you have a thread generator designed by Stefan S. We thank him for that. So if you just drag that here, we can modify it the way we need it, and you can do it or as you do it with everything on the work plane, but also here you can see all the options that just opened. So you can really make it just the way that you need it. Now first of all, it needs to be hollow. It doesn't need to be in a color because it's actually empty space that we're going to create, so I'm going to hollow it. And the 12 millimeters is kind of too big. I measured the thread that it needs to be screwed on, and it measured 5 millimeters. But because of the experience I have, I know that you need to add 2. So I need exactly 7 millimeters, and in the other direction too, and that is perfect. That is perfect. That is exactly what I need. So the only thing that I need to do now is lift it up, and then here we get the degrees again. As you can see, we're gonna put it in an angle of 90 degrees. It's kind of in front of the cylinder, and we're just gonna push it in here, you know, just leave the opening. That is perfect. Now the only thing that we need to do right now is again get that rectangle here, adjust a line. It needs to be in the middle. There you go. Look at it. This is exactly what I need. So you can dismiss the align tool below, and I kind of have what I am, or what I was looking for. So now we're gonna get a real big rectangle. So left mouse button, you just drag it over there, and you're gonna group everything. And as soon as that is done, you can see here it's web-based, so Tinkercad always saves immediately what you've made. If you click away, look at it. So this is exactly what I need. The only thing I need to do is design, download for 3D printing. Here's my STL. You will see it here, or just you won't see it, but it's gonna be called the Fabulous Denser STL. Tinkercad always gives funny names, so but you can rename that afterwards. And that is exactly what I need to run to my 3D printer and get this thing started. So as you can see, Tinkercad, very easy to use. I'm not a graphic designer, it's just a matter of playing with it for a couple of minutes, and then you can create some awesome stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it, and well, we'll talk later. Thank you. Bye bye.